Hello, welcome to another video about Amaline, my chatbot, which I made some progress with. So recently, one of the most important additions I've made is that now there's a conversation system. So if you say something to her, she can take it down a different path than if you had said something else. So for example, if I tell her, "How are you?" she says, "I'm good, how are you?" If I respond, "Good, thanks," she says, "That's good." But if I exit out of this conversation by just saying something random, like random, and then I say good, or not good thanks, if I just say thanks, then she says, "You're quite welcome." If I say good thanks, she says that's good because we just entered back into that conversation. But if you say something like thanks, then if I go back up to "How are you?" and then I just say thanks, she says that's good. If I exit with something, then I say thanks, she says "You're quite welcome." That's because if I say "How are you?" enter the "How are you?" conversation, and then as soon as I say something that's not part of that conversation, we exit it again. We can always enter it again very quickly, but it's just, it's a way for her to sort of keep track of where the conversation's heading. And I haven't developed very many conversations for her, but I do have a couple of them. So if I say "What's up?" and spell it right, because that helps. It's talking about you, not much. And she says, "Oh, you should try programming," and then you can be you could say "I do," or "I'll never do that." And then she's like, "Oh, that's sad." And then you're like, "Is it really fun?" And then she'll be like, "Yeah, it's very fun." And then you can always go back and be like, which has absolutely, wow, that's totally not the right thing. Anyway, number, okay. Anyway, yeah, she's not perfect, but she's better than before. I also improved on the recognition algorithm a little bit, so now she recognizes what you're actually trying to say a little bit better. That still needs a lot of work. She also recognizes a few other things now, if you ask her a question that has, if you say something to her that has a question word in it, she will not respond with things that, or she'll very uncommonly respond with things that are not questions, or not answers to questions. If you ask her, what is your favorite color or something, she won't be like, "Oh, I think he's trying to, tell me his favorite color." If I said, I can't think of an example right now, but, she uses question responses to questions instead of just general responses, so questions are treated a little bit differently. They're given some special weighting in the recognition algorithm. Anyway, that's pretty much, actually there's one more thing I want to demonstrate. Please don't. Okay. You can tell her something ask her to dump information to the screen, which means that, for example, when you say "hi," you get this really long list of things. These are all of the options and the score that they got. So for example, these is -4 because these are questions, so probably not meant to look at those. And you look at all these, they're all 0 except for one, which is "hello." This is the one with the high score, so that's the one that gets chosen. If you say something like "what's up," you'll notice the scores are a little bit different. There's -2s and 4s and 2.5s and 4.5s and all sorts of things. So yeah, that's another thing. It'd be "stop dumping information." And then she says, "Certainly." And now when you say "hi," it won't give you that ridiculously long thing, but it is useful if you want to see what's actually happening. Also, you can now tell her, "Give me a random number between," whoops, spelled that wrong, between 100 and 1,000. And then she'll give you an number inside of that range. She recognizes words like 1,000, a million. She doesn't you can't say 2 million, and then she'll give you a number between 100 and 2 million or something. Although that is next. Right now she recognizes that 100. So if you do start dump, which is the actual command, by the way, start dump, and then you tell her something like trillion, what she actually sees is not trillion. What she sees is this number, which is the trillion. This is what your input gets transported into. So when you it gets processed into this, and then this gets checked, not the other way around or anything, so that she can handle misspellings. Also, the command is officially "stop dump," but you could pretty much say, or yeah, anyway, you can pretty much say you pretty much just tell her start dumping, stop dumping, and then she'll be like, okay. You don't actually have to use the built-in commands that I gave. Actually, the command is end dump, not stop dump, but whatever. Anyway, so you can sort of see what's going on behind the scenes if you dump the information to the screen. Anyway, thanks for watching, and goodbye. That's just a quick update on